courts. And I believe the children use all of the courts down there to practice tennis on. And when they're having a tournament, I don't believe they will be using the ones that are lined for pickleball, because it won't be, what's the word, like official, regulation. Thank you, lawyer. Thank you, Will. Won't be regulation because they have the extra lines on them. So we just have to have a conversation with the Board of Ed and figure out exactly when they want people on them and when they don't. It's not up to us. That one is being ruled by the school.
Okay. Do I have another question? Oh, how will we pay for our badges? If it's a badge, or is it a key fob?
We will be setting up a borough ordinance and putting it in place that defines the fees. That's what we're doing right now. And once that's adopted, you will come to the borough and you'll write a check to the Borough of Emerson for $25. And then we will write you a letter and tell you how you gain access,
Okay. I think those are all
or
my-
email you.
um, Oh, are there lights at the high school?
Yeah,
On the
we
courts?
have an application, so when you fill out the application and you come in and you spend the 20, she just whispered twice, I wasn't sure that they created it yet. You'll fill out the application, pay the fee, we'll have your information to contact you, and we'll contact everyone and tell them what the rules of play are going to be and how you're going to get your access to the courts and all of that stuff.
Okay, and are the courts lit? Do they have lights at the courts?
No.
No, okay. Right, thank
I've
you.
heard that that's a good suggestion, but that's going to cost a lot of money again. So it's something that we could work on with the Board of Ed, but there's no lights as of now.
Okay, thank
Okay?
you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the meeting and asking your questions. It's appreciated. Sure, you can do whatever you want. You're free.
Mayor, do you want to say, she can also go to the Board of Ed meetings
You-
and talk to the Board of Ed for any, if they want to.
Go ahead, tell her.
If you have any further questions too, because we are working with the Board of Ed, obviously we want the best for the residents, but we want you to go to the Board of Ed as well. Just like you came to us, it'd be great just so they could hear from the residents how interested everyone is and how much they want the playing time. And I think every little bit will help sway. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
In the media center.
Thank you so much. Have a nice rest of the summer. Happy pickleballing when it opens. What'd you say?
Her brace.
Or what? I missed something, so. In any event, I don't see anyone else from the public, so I'll ask for a motion to close to the public.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. May I have a motion to approve resolution number 193? Where am I? May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 1706-25 on second reading?
So moved.
And a roll call, please. Just getting ahead of myself.
Councilwoman Rice.
Just to confirm, this is just the fee. I'm just looking over it again, but the specifics are going to come after the fact, right? Okay, yes.
Councilwoman Sayers.
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire.
Yes.
Council President Argenzia.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Chelino.
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Now we move on to introduction of ordinances, first reading. The next ordinance, Ms. Ryan will announce by number and title. Upon approval, this ordinance will be further considered at a public hearing to be held on August 12th, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the matter can be addressed in the council chambers of Borough Hall, Municipal Place, Emerson, New Jersey, and published in the record. All ordinances are posted on the Borough website and on file in the office of the municipal clerk if anyone would like copies. Ms. Ryan, would you please read the title of 1707-25?
Sure, Mayor. This is ordinance 1707-25, capital ordinance of the Borough of Emerson in the County of Bergen, New Jersey, authorizing the acquisition of firearms and related equipment in, by, and for the police department, in, by, and for the borough, appropriating therefore the sum of $28,500 and providing that such sum so appropriated shall be raised from the borough's capital improvement fund.
May I have a motion to introduce ordinance 170 I'm like losing it tonight. Was I right?
Yes,
Okay. All right, introduce ordinance 1707-25 on first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Rice.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sayers.
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire.
Yes.
Council President Argenzia.
Yes.
Sorry, and Councilwoman Chelino.
Yes.
Passes.
Okay, very good. And that brings us to reports. Councilwoman Rice, do you have a report for us this evening?
Yes. Okay, so I have a report from the library. This is the first year that they are running a summer reading program for adults. I have a flyer, but the flyer is available on their website. If you go to it, you can see it. But for all of you who remember when you were a child, there was always the summer reading program, read a few books, log it in with the library, you got a little prize. So now there are prizes for adults as well. First prize is a $150 gift certificate to Andiamo. Second prize is $75 to Short Rounds, and third prize is $50 to ShopRite. So go on their website. You can get a little bit more information about how to sign up for the competition and start your reading. And if you're interested in any of the programs for children, go on the website. They have an entire list of summer fun and summer reading programs and activities at the library for all the kids all summer long too. That's me done.
Great. Councilwoman Sayers, do you have a report?
Yes, I do. For the Emerson Recreation Commission, so summer camp is going well. The children are having a blast. This Thursday, July 17th, is the cornhole tournament at Hillman Field. No partner is required. There is a Google form on Facebook to sign up. And save the date, Sunday, October 19th is the Fall Harvest Festival at Hillman Field. And the next Recreation Department meeting will be held on Wednesday, July 23rd at 8 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman McGuire, do you have a report?
Yes. The next Shade Tree Commission meeting is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, September 10th. That will be at Borough Hall. And if any residents are interested in having a tree planted on the borough's right-of-way in front of your property, please contact the commission at shadetree@emersonnj.org. That's my report.
Thank you. Councilwoman Chelino, do you have a report?
I do. I have a report from the DPW. No major issues last night with the rainstorm that we had. The borough received just under 3 inches of rain. The DPW worked with PSE&G recently to rectify a power issue on Cindy Lane. This Wednesday starts the Park Avenue paving, so please plan an alternate route. DPW washed mold off of a vinyl fence at Longview Park. They also removed 2 elm trees at 155 Linwood Avenue that were going into the homeowner's sewer line. The DPW has been cleaning the stream across from the high school now that the reservoir is low. And a reminder to please take your hazardous waste to a safer place. The BCUA Household Hazardous Waste Collection is this Saturday, July 19th, at the Bergen County Campglaw in Mawa from 9 to 3. And the BCUA is also holding a recycling event at the Bergen Community College on Saturday, August 9th from 9 to 2, rain or shine. Services will include mobile paper shredding, electronics, and computers, tire recycling, and unwanted medications.
Very good. Thank you, Council. Did you give your report yet?
I was
Okay,
saving
Council
myself.
President, thank you.
And it's brief. Just a reminder to everybody, save the date. The fire department is having their wet down on July 26th to celebrate the addition of the new truck. There'll be a DJ, face painting, light refreshments, and more. Details are on the borough website or on the fire department Facebook page.
All right, thank you, Council President, for filling in. I've never held a meeting where I wasn't 100%, not contagious, but just not feeling 100% and had to step out for a moment, so I apologize. But thank you. I have my report now, and I will continue with that. The Mayor and Council Presents Summer Concert Series, sponsored by the Mayor's Wellness Campaign, is back for the summer. I'm excited to announce the lineup. Last week, we had the Rummies that performed classic rock. Tomorrow night, July 16th, The Edge will be performing. They do music from the 70s up through the 2000s, and Kona Ice will be here with their shaved ice to sell, so please bring a little pocket change with you. We do provide fresh, cold water. to keep you cool on those nights, and we encourage people to come down with their families, to bring a blanket or bring their lawn chairs. It's a really nice night under the stars. Get some fresh air, unplug from your phones and your electronics, and come do some well-being and listen to some music, maybe do a little dancing and get some exercise. And you can also do that on July 23rd, when Emerson resident Stephen Connolly will be performing. And then on July 30th, the Emerson Project will be performing. That's made up of a group of graduates from the Emerson Junior Senior High School. And on August 6th, Beauty and the Grease, starring none other than former borough resident Teresa Canada, and they are a 50s band. The concerts do feature local talent, and they're held every Wednesday from 7 to 9 on the steps of Borough Hall. The rain date is the following Thursday, if it's also not raining. A flyer with all these details is posted on social media and the borough's website, and we look forward to enjoying these with everyone, so please come on down. Meals on Wheels of North Jersey is now currently accepting new clients in the northern Bergen County. Their mission is to support the independence, health, and well-being of older adults and homebound individuals. If you or someone you know is recovering from illness or surgery or facing challenges trying to shop or cook, Meals on Wheels can help. For enrollment information, please visit mealsonwheelsnorthjersey.org or call 201-358-0050. And I'm sure Janelle, who is the executive director there, she's been there for about a year, will be happy to help, as well as any of her staff. Now that the warm weather is here, people are spending time outside, and property maintenance issues can become more apparent. If you see something that needs attention, please contact the property maintenance official at 201-262-6086, extension 1216, or you could email at propertymaintenance@emersonnj.org. And if you didn't get any of those, you could be very happy to call Borough Hall, speak to Michelle or Trieste in the clerk's office, and they will direct you accordingly. I also want to point out that everybody's out there getting exercise and walking their dogs, and there have been several complaints to the borough about people not curbing their dog and people not picking up waste after their dogs. So if you are walking your dog, please be sure to curb them and pick up after them. The next senior meeting is August 14th. Emerson residents 55 and over should join this lively bunch. They have weekly activities, take day trips, and offer in-house programs at their monthly meetings. You can go to emersonnj.org/seniors for more information. I know they recently took a trip down to Point Pleasant on a paddle boat, and they had a great time. And they do take several trips throughout the year. The next regular meeting of the governing body will take place on Tuesday, August 12th at 7:30 p.m. Michelle, do you have a report for us, or do you want me to jump to Dave?
Sure, I can.
Okay.
Thank you, Mayor. Last Friday, we had the Motor Vehicle Commission's mobile unit come. It was very successful. It was at the Senior Center. They processed 68 real IDs, 5 driver's licenses, 1 title, 1 permit, 4 registrations, 25 surrendered license plates, 4 handicap placards, and 1 disabled vet placards. They were here from 9 to 3, so that's a lot in that short time. We hope to schedule them again for another mobile event in the near future.
Excellent.
So there's nothing scheduled right now?
No, it was just last Friday.
No, I know, but there's not another one scheduled yet, like in the fall.
No, we had to wait.
Just because I've had tons
They
of
don't
people
know,
ask me.
they don't let you schedule them like on top of each other.
Okay.
They make you have your event and then schedule it again when it opens up again.
Yeah.
Just so when I get asked, because people are
Yeah.
asking, when is the next one? 'Cause
Tell them
I-
to keep checking the website.
Thank you. JIF conducted a vehicle audit a vehicle audit, and we passed. We had all of our titles available. So that is good. The Park Ave Phase 2 project, I think Dave is going to discuss. And there is the bid opening for the cell tower lease tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay.
That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. So Michelle has been filling in as our acting administrator as well as our acting clerk, and she's doing a fabulous job. But now we will move over to Dave, our borough engineer, for his report. I did hand you something. Can you talk on that or no? Did you read enough of it in order to talk about whose responsibility things are or no?
Sure, that's fine.
All right. So there's been a very lively discussion, and Mr. Obenauer, who owns the Valero station, has brought to my attention the troubles with the Kinderkamak corridor, and then it was alerted to me that there was a discussion on Facebook. I spoke with the county executive last week, as I told Mr. Obenauer that I would, and I've also done some research, and I pulled the documents, and I also gave them to, had a conversation with Mr. Obenauer today. Mr. Obenauer and I will be going to the next commissioner meeting in order to figure out what's going on with these traffic lights. But I also asked Dave just to review the document back from 2011, which is the agreement with the county. And I wasn't sure if he was ready to speak on it, but if he could at least give us a little bit of light on it, that would be helpful.
Of course, no pun intended, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just quickly going through the agreement. So this was put in place back when the signals were upgraded. Essentially, what it indicated here was a shared service agreement between Bergen County and Emerson as far as the signals themselves. In here, basically gave the responsibility to the borough for the design and acquisition of any land that needed to be put in place to upgrade the signals in that particular location. It does go through and talk about who's responsible for what, when, and how throughout the process, as well as once the signal's in place. In looking at the document, it does appear that Bergen County does have the responsibility for the maintenance and upkeep on that signal. It did give, in the agreement, it also indicates who's responsible typically for county roadways and the different portions of it, because we have the road portion and we have the sidewalk portion. So by state statute, the county is responsible from curb to curb. Anything beyond the curb is the responsibility of the municipalities. With traffic signals, there's equipment behind the curb, obviously. In this agreement, it also, the borough acknowledges the fact that there's stuff behind the curb and gives the county the right for access to the stuff behind the curb as well. So those types of things, your control panel, where all the brains of the operation for your signal are, where it has your computer, it talks to the cameras and stuff to sense when vehicles are there, as well as if it's the Kinderkamak Ackerman, when there's the trains there as well, and get the signals on that stuff. So anyway, it's pretty clear that it indicates the responsibility of the maintenance and upkeep on that stuff is with Bergen County.
I mean, if we wanted to, as a borough, to change the lights, we don't have access to it anyway, do we?
No, not based on this. It would really be, we would need to talk to the county and discuss with them to make any particular changes.
So there's really nothing we could do except for go to the county and ask them to assist us with this?
Correct.
Okay, according to that agreement.
According
Now,
to the agreement. Again,
that's from 2011. Was there a subsequent agreement? I didn't see one. If there is, we will look into it, but I'm thinking that that was the actual agreement. And
Yeah,
it's
that's what it looks
signed.
like.
I forgot to see the signature at the end. Who signed it?
A lot of people. Let's see here.
A lot of people signed it?
Well, there's a couple things in here.
I'm sure Jane signed it a couple of times, our former clerk.
No, so the municipal clerk at that time actually was.
Oh, Carol Drag.
Yeah. So that's, there's a resolution endorsing everything by the Borough of Emerson. That was a resolution 182-10. As far as Bergen County, there's a resolution by them as well, which was certified by the acting clerk at the time, Jennifer Kleinman.
And then I think the mayor might have been Colina in
There's
2011.
another spot in here. So the end of the agreement, yeah, so it's by the borough clerk, the mayor at the time, I can't read the chicken scratch, and then also by the county executive, Dennis McNerney.
Okay,
And that was signed on December of 2010.
okay.
So, and then this,
And there actually might have been an updating
there Could be.
resolution as well, but that's what we're starting with. So we're
Correct.
on it, we're working on it. I've asked the engineer to look at it, and we're going to keep on delving into this. Thank you. Thank you for
Sure.
letting me put you on the spot, too.
No problem.
So you had no idea I was going to ask you to talk about
All
that
good.
tonight.
It's all good. So as far as the other updates, just a minor correction, I believe, related to the Park Ave Phase 2 project. We were updated by the contractor today. There are some minor delays because of some weather delays earlier in the month. So we're looking about mid-August is when they'll be in there to do the work for Park Ave Phase 2. Just so that everybody's aware of it. So you have about a month's reprieve from the work.
But we do like things done before the school year starts.
We're close to it,
I know.
but it'll be before school.
Okay, good.
It shouldn't be, it should be about a week's worth of construction all in. So
Okay, good.
I think we should be in good shape.
As long as
before
there's no rain or any other extenuating circumstances.
Correct,
Okay.
correct. Additionally, I know we're in the process of getting the final blessings from Bergen County related to the upgrades to the senior center for the doors. Once we get the green light from them, we will go and look to solicit bids from 3 door vendors to get that moving, so you guys can utilize the grant funds that you received on that.
I did speak with
Okay.
Shanti, so
All right, so we
a
got the
green light is coming.
Oh, it's coming, it's coming.
Well, I do have it verbally, but,
Okay. All right, perfect. All right, I have nothing else to update unless anybody has any questions of me.
I don't, does anybody on the council have any questions for our engineer? No? Thank you.
Sure.
Mr. Fenwick, Your Honor, do you have any comment this evening? Thank you for filling in for John.
Oh, certainly. I have nothing for the public session, Your Honor. so
Okay, thank
you're-
you.
You are honorable as well.
Yeah. Will is also not only an attorney, but an elected official in another municipality, so.
Thank you.
The next order of business is public comment. Members of the public are welcome to speak on any topic by coming to the podium and stating your name for the record. In the interest of time, all who wish to speak will be heard, but please keep your comments brief and concise. May I have a motion to open the meeting to public comment?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, seeing that everybody has left that was here, may I have a motion to close the meeting to general comments from the public?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are closed. That brings us to resolutions on consent agenda, which are considered routine and will be enacted by one motion of the council and one roll call vote. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member requests that an item be removed for consideration. May I have a motion to approve consent agenda resolutions 194-25 through 200-25?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Rice.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sayers.
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire.
Yes.
Council President Urgenzia.
Yes.
Councilwoman Chilino.
Yes.
Thank you. That brings us to closed executive session to discuss matters exempt from the public pursuant to NJSA 10-4-1 et sec and adequately noticed by Resolution 200-25. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman,
Oh, I need a
Motion.
motion. Yeah, I did say
So
that.
moved.
And I need a roll call, please.
Councilwoman Rice.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sayers.
Yes.
Councilwoman McGuire.
Yes.
Council President Urgenzia.
Yes.
And Councilwoman Chilino.
Yes.
Very good. So we are now going into closed session, and I believe our borough attorney is able to join us for closed session, and perhaps even Councilman Timmerman will be joining us in closed session via telephone. The public may remain on YouTube until we return to open session, at which time formal action may be taken. Thank you.
Perfect there.
All right, we're still streaming.